Hi, everyone. Chrystal Clifton of Crystallized Consulting, and I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me on our weekly business and branding tips that we are going to give you live. And the most important thing about this show is that we show up every week live to help you understand what you need to do to completely create a brand culture, scale your profits, and align your passion, your purpose, and your people to really reach the incredible profits you so deserve. So, what does that look like? Well, this is the time of year that so many people talk a lot about goal setting and resolutions. So, I want to be really, really clear that this is also the time of year, January 22nd, where 89% of the people either forget or don't remember their resolutions. That is incredibly scary. That is frightening. So, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do this year that is different than last year? Maybe it's grow your business. Is it grow your team? Is it grow your sales? What is it that you truly want? So here's the most important thing that you need to know about growing your business is the following. One, goals do not always work. Goals are incredibly powerful if they're done correctly. But here's the thing about a goal. Goals are only as good as the purpose behind the goal and the alignment of that purpose with both your passion, your vision, your why, and your ability to achieve that goal. So, one thing that I can do is break down the two ways that goals really, I have seen always work and two ways where they do not work. So, two reasons that goals do not work when you're growing your business or trying to grow your business is by creating a goal that's too big. I know we all want to scale. Businesses have the direction of wanting to scale. But if you write out a goal that is so big that you cannot achieve it, what happens is you actually provide an opportunity to just go, oh, it was too big. I see this over and over. The beginning of the year, there's this new energy, new momentum, team meetings, team planning, and there's all the ideas in the world. But you must make sure that these ideas are aligned with your brand position, your values, and who is going to achieve it. You can't just say, yes, I'm going to do all of these things. Make sure that you have not only the goal, but you have the plan to achieve the goal. When I come in and do these strategy days of planning, half the time I look at it and go, okay, so how are we going to make this work? And the steps that I break down for people make it so that it becomes an achievable goal, not a goal that's too big that never gets achieved. Second, goals can become too small, meaning that people want to play safe. They look and they go, well, we've always done it this way. And they create what I call a sacred cow. They create it where a goal always has to fit the way that things have been done. You must be willing, in order to grow, to be able to pivot, to think outside the box, to push yourself. So there's a fine balance between pushing yourself and knowing where your limits are. And that is the key to making sure that a goal works. Because if a goal's in alignment with who you are, what your vision is for your company, your brand values, your brand promise, and you make sure that your goal becomes broken down into an achievable plan, then it fits. You do not want to set yourself up for too big of a plan or set yourself up for you have a sacred cow that it can only go one way. Be willing to look at the outcome, not how you're going to get there. You must be willing to pivot and securely think about the goal, not the plan. Think about it. How many times you guys use Waze, right? I love Waze, and especially driving in Southern California. Los Angeles traffic, I rely on Waze. I tell it where I want to go, but sometimes it takes me on the wildest rides. I never understand where I'm going. But you know what I don't do? I don't go into Waze and go, I'm just kidding. I think I'm going to go here now and there now and start changing the direction. I know the direction. We're going in the direction. And it might take me on a different path than I'm used to, but I arrive there. So the same thing with your business. If you know you want to scale, if you know you're ready for that next step, Be willing to set in that destination, know where you want to go, but be willing to go for a little bit of the ride. Don't be stuck in one way of doing something. If you're stuck in only one way, what happens is you might get there, but you might have missed a new opportunity. You might have missed what was supposed to come to you. You might have missed a new client. You might have missed a PR opportunity. You might have missed a networking opportunity. You have no idea. So be willing to reach the outcome and the goal in whatever way seems to fit, and be willing to adjust. Now, you always have to stay in alignment with your brand values, because if you step out of that, that creates friction. That's where the goals become out of alignment. So to stay in alignment, to make them achievable, have them align with your purpose, make them achievable, and be willing to just adjust where you need to. Don't be so stuck on exactly the one way of reaching it. Lots of ways can happen. In fact, I have a client right now. We set the goals. We did a strategy planning meeting with the entire team. Lots of ideas came out. We created a plan. And just within the past 48 hours, we had another opportunity come to us, totally different. It's almost as if we took the idea and flipped it upside down. And you know what? It's so interesting. By being willing to do that, there's a whole new revenue stream that we didn't even see in the meeting that is coming from this, that is coming because we were willing to step out and not just say this is the only way. Be willing to reach your goal in any way. Be willing to map it out and be open to the process, but also be clear. Don't start changing. Don't adjust the goal. You might have to adjust the path or the route, but you do not need to adjust your goal. So this is just the first piece of a few of these nuggets that I really see as so important in where we are right now, because I see 89% of people giving up their goals, giving up their dreams, and it breaks my heart. So what I want to do right now is we created a gift for you. There's a free ebook about 5 things holding you back and what it is you need to do. This is here for you to be able to download and use it. Look at the 5 things. I create the tips. I give you the keys so that you know what could possibly be holding you back from scaling and reaching your goals this year. This is an invaluable tool, and I really, really love that my team and I put this together, because I wanted something that was relevant to this time where people are creating goals, where they know they want to do something else. So download that, crystalclifton.com/5 things holding you back. If you know you're ready to scale and you know you absolutely want to go to that next level, then you can also book a call. That's crystalclifton.com/apply. And we'll get you on the calendar. We'll get you with one of our key people to work with you. We absolutely are here. We're ready to make your wildest dreams in your business possible this year, making it so that your purpose and your passion are in alignment. So download the PDF, or if you know what you want, hop on a call and my team will help you right away find what is that one thing that is holding you back. The call is completely open, completely complimentary, and ready for you. Thank you. Have an awesome day.